Yet another Christmas approaches. In the common tug-up way, still you temper this event with simple acts of kindness. The essence of the season, in your eyes, I see the light of life. What is life without Christmas? And what is Christmas without love? That's it.
So, here's this little piece of poetry, and it's making just a few points. And the question I'd like to just talk about now is, what does this poem say to you about Christmas? And how does it connect with Christmases in your life that you have known?
Well, that line, what is life without Christmas, is very important. And Christmas means love, the birth of Christ, and he was love. And he gave us an example on how to live life.
It puts a new meaning on Christmas.
Yeah.
Like not don't like Christmas because it can be lonely. But then puts a whole difference on it. Like Christmas without love.
To me, it means to be somebody cares very much about you, and it needn't necessarily be a love affair. It can be somebody just coming to visit you out of kindness, and they show that they care for you, and that gives everybody a nice, comfortable, warm feeling to have the company of another human being. I mean, when you think of baby Jesus, well, it'd be very unusual if you didn't love babies. There are a lot of to talk, but I mean, the majority of humans love babies. So Christmas is such a joyful time, and it's all centered around the little baby.
Could you have Christmas now without religion, without Christ?
I don't think so. I wouldn't say so. It could be the same.
But it's celebrated all over the world where people
Absolutely.
And it spreads, and that's a lot of that is marketing it.
But that's the common hyped up way, is
Yeah, that's, you know, they're all taking
Yes, of
advantage of
course.
it to give gifts and all this, but some of them don't know what it's about.
Christmas without Christ would be a very materialistic celebration. It wouldn't, it would have nothing enduring about it. But Christmas for me, yeah, it's a good time, an important time in a spiritual way. A lot of it is very visual, like trees and decorations and all that kind of stuff. That all passes me by, goes over me. I don't see importance in it, but obviously it is important for people who enjoy it.
You mentioned earlier there about looking into the face of a baby, right? In your eyes I see the light of life. And what is it when we look into a baby's face? What is it that we see that causes us to have this immense feeling of love? Wonder. Yes.
That's what G.K. Chesterton said that. He said to look into a baby's eyes, and you can't define it really, you know.
Yes.
But he said wonder would be the word.
Wonder.
Yeah.
So what are we wondering at? Is it just the smile on the face of the baby?
Yeah, well,
Or is it something deeper?
and he also said that some people just out of the blue wake up in the middle of the night and just wonder. Not anything specific, you know.
Yes,
Just about being here, like, you know.
yes, yes. I remember a long time ago, a man came into my life who had been an old neighbour of my mother growing up as a child in Stafford Street. He was a religious brother of the order of St. Camillus. He spent all his life nursing in the northeast of England. And we asked him to say grace. And he said, I will. And he just looked around the table and he said, just to pick up on your point there, he said, I thank God, he said, for the wonder of you, and 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 you. I thank God for the wonder of all of us. What does Christmas tell us about why we exist?
It's very profound.
The word Christmas is because of Christ. I mean, if there was
well,
no
that's
Christ,
just a word.
there wouldn't be Christmas.
No, but that's
You know.
still just, that's just superfluous. It's the meaning of Christmas, Christ, Mass. But it doesn't lead us any further in the quest.
I think it does.
As to why we're here, is that?
Or,
As to why we're here, is that?
yeah, you know, that's,
What are we doing here?
what are we doing here, sure?
Start keep asking myself that first.
What is Christmas without love?
Yes.
I have a son now who's 60 Christmas Eve,
60.
and I'm looking forward to that. And I have a new grandson, like just said, a great-grandson.
Great-grandson.
Great-grandson, I'm always mixing that up. And a little boy, which would be nice for Christmas. But I hope to enjoy it, and I hope to be well for it.
Of course we will.
You know, and like my family, I hope they're all well for it. And be happy.
Well, I think parents have a great obligation to pass on to their children the meaning of Christmas.
Yes.
I heard a comedian during the week celebrating Christmas because it was Santa's birthday.
It was Santa's birthday.
Yeah, I know he was only joking,
Joking.
but it's a bit confusing for children.
Yes.
But I remember my parents passing on the meaning of Christmas. There were 11 in the house. We had our granny and the children and my parents. And it was a very special time because it was God's birthday. And I will never forget the great feeling we all had celebrating God's birthday. And I try to pass it on to my own children. I think I've been successful, but I have a bit of a time with the grandchildren.
We all,
All I'll hear from them is, Granny, that was 90 years ago, it's all together.
Right.
However, I persevere.
You persevere.
absolutely.
You persevere.
I have 18 grandchildren. I'd be dying to have a vocation among them.
One.
So I get on to the boys, but they all want to be pilots or
You don't want to be
sort of
sky
outlandish jobs.
pilots.
They're not too interested in the priesthood just yet, but who knows?
Who knows?
Exactly.
I keep up the fight.
Yeah.
God is